What is going on, folks? We are back here today with more Pokemon Legends ZA coverage. That's right, you guys loved the last video that Sama and I made where we went over the Legends ZA trailer and some of our predictions for the starter Pokemon and what we think their potential Mega Forms could be. Well, we decided to go back to the trailer and we caught a lot of things that we missed at first and things that y'all definitely missed, but do not worry because we're gonna point them out. We got a lot here on our plate today. We really deep dived through this. All right, we got the trailer here open, 3.5 minutes of information. All right, let me tell you something about the Pokemon Company. They are very purposeful with what they put in the trailer. The no new megas, we were tight about that, but did you notice how HD they're showing Bunnelby? And did you notice?
Okay.
Fletchinder, one of Gen 6
Not
favorite.
once, but twice.
Sandile and Crocodile. Crocorock? What's that? Big guy's name? Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Everybody loves this guy.
Yep.
Flaffy.
Exactly.
Okay, well those guys actually are megas, by the way. Flaffy and Swablu are.
Megas, yeah.
But we'll basically get into our first part of this. Let's just jump right into it. First, let's try and get 1,200 likes by tomorrow, gang. Leave a comment and a like, and please do let us know in the comments below after you watch what you think about our theories and predictions, and also let us know what you want from Legends ZA. We love reading your guys' comments and theories on this stuff, especially when you guys post something that is honestly better than what we thought out ourselves. I love reading that. You guys really had some great theories on the Mega Evolutions. But yep, we're going through the trailer. First thing we want to talk about is all these baby Pokemon from Gen 5 and 6 that they're showing us, Sama. So we got some HD images here.
Purpose.
I believe these are from the official Pokemon website, right?
Right. These are still images taken from the trailer as well, but they put them on their site as well.
Yeah.
So we see Sandile here with his second stage evolution.
Yeah, Crocorock.
Which also goes, Crocorock, which goes into his third stage evolution, Crocodile. Now, why are we putting attention on this? Because throughout the trailer, we notice in numerous times when they show Mega Evolution battles, the Pokemon trainer that is initiating this Mega Evolution has a team of 6 Pokemon around level 50 to 60, and some of the times they show Crocodile in the team. So I'm starting to realize, wait a minute, if they give you these mons to get in these wild zones, in these wild areas, which is the new style of catching Pokemon in this game apparently, there's no more routes, by the way. You go to different zones.
It's open.
And within the zones, it's like a safari habitat, and you can catch certain mons in a certain zone, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking and realizing, most likely there's got to be at least 1 mega per zone, right?
Right.
They showed us one zone where there's this what's his little first stage evolution? You know what I'm talking about?
Crabrawler.
What's his name?
Oh, no, Clauncher.
No, not Clauncher. Exactly.
Clauncher, yes.
They showed
they
show 2 Claunchers.
Yeah, look at these 2 Claunchers, man. Looking like they're enjoying their life to the fullest. Look at the background behind them.
Exactly.
Costa Rica vibes. Beautiful.
They show Clauncher. Later in the town, I see a couple of trainers with Clawitzers, and actually the main protagonist also has a Clawitzer in his team. So I'm realizing, wait a minute, they want you to be able to catch mons very early on, or whatever stage you're in, and be able to Mega Evolve them later on. And it also makes sense, all the mons that we're looking at,
yeah.
also notice this, all the mons that we're looking at in these trailers have something in common. They're either Generation 6, which is when Mega Evolutions were introduced, as we know, Generation 5, which is the generation that matches Tepig, right?
Yeah.
Or Generation 2, which are the generations that match with Chikorita and Totodile. So remember, we have a lot of Gen 2 Megas. We have Mega Steelix, Mega Scizor, Mega Heracross, Mega Ampharos, which, like you said, we already saw Fluffy and Ampharos a lot of times in the trailer.
So that's what I felt. I felt like them, let me go back to the trailer. I felt like them showing Bunnelby and Fletchinder and what was it, Spupa, and then instantly pivoting to showing Flaffy and Swablu.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing?
Do you know these mons?
Yeah.
You know these mons. Exactly.
Have you seen these mons before? Nah, literally.
Have you seen these mons before? Literally.
But yeah, I was like, I was just noticing that they were all, they were all together.
And I think
we also, look at this screenshot too.
Exactly. Like, this is a classic, right?
You know, we got the little Mareep in the back. So what if we really do get Mega Talon? One of the most loved Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying.
One of the most loved Pokemon that lost its greatest defining ability. Bro, people knew. People literally learned about competitive because of this. You know what they used to call this? Bro, they used to call this guy back in the day Smogon Bird. They used to call him Smogon Bird. That was the meme. That was the meme. So I would love for them to return some of his power.
And not just in singles, right? In VGC, he was also used extensively.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Will-O-Wisp.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. People love this shit, bro.
Pokemon. Exactly. Anime favorite as well. So I'm thinking, And it's also, as you know, it's the first route bird. You always get a Fletchinder. Everybody does.
Right.
Everybody does get a Fletchinder. What is this mega gonna be? Do they give him Gill Wings? Do they give him something else? What are the stat distributions gonna be like? And is it gonna be enough to have him return to his graces again, to his old status?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I like that they're showing Fletchinder. I mean, let's look at the Pokemon first off, with the exception of Klawitzer. Right. Not that Klawitzer isn't a poppin' Pokemon. People do like that Pokemon. But Crocodile, Diggersby was huge, right? When it came out, everybody was like
super big,
very like
lovable mon,
very lovable mon, huge power, unique. Normal ground wasn't a thing. I'm pretty sure up until then, right? Like I'm almost.
I don't think so. Yeah,
I'm almost
normal ground.
Right, Ursaluna's normal ground, but that's way after this. That's way after that, right? So
yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Diggersby, Talonflame again was unique. So I don't know. I feel like them showing these mons again is almost like, quote unquote, like a throwback.
Insinuation.
Like and I don't want to say like paying homage because it's their fucking game. It's not like they're paying. You know what I mean? Like they're bringing back these fan favorites.
It's a callback for sure.
Crocodile is a stage 3 guy who I don't know. I mean,
and now that I think about it, actually, it's good that you say this. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is the first Legends game that they made, what mons did they keep putting in? They put a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon in, which we didn't understand, but we understand Gen 5 is due for a remake soon.
It is,
right?
It is.
What mons did we get in Legends Arceus? We got Enamorous, which is a new, which was like a Gen 5 part of the Weather Trio.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Enamorous did pull up his.
They gave us, I think, a special Avalok, it's a Hisuian Avalok.
Okay.
Also, we got Braviary had a special evolution, Hisuian Braviary, right? He had Hisuian Braviary, Bascule Legion. Bascule Legion, another Gen 5. So there is a focus on Gen 5 here and there. They are getting attention and extra love throughout these games, and I think it's because we're gearing up towards a Gen 5 remake, because that's technically the next generation that's going to get a remake, with Gen 4 already getting Pokemon BDSP recently. Again, that's also why I think we got Tepig as one of the starters. Gen 5 starter, I think that's why they showed these mons like Crocodile, like
Clauncher,
what's the other name?
Bundle B, all these guys, these Gen 5, Gen 6ers, mainly Gen 6ers.
They're handpicked. Yeah, Gen 6, Gen 5, and Gen 2 are handpicked because that's your starters and that's the mons they're gonna focus on.
They also did a throwback here showing Gyarados, but look who is to the left of Gyarados, buddy.
Left of him.
Another Gen 6 Giga unique Pokemon. We're noticing a trend here. We're noticing, right? So I could see it. And then this guy right here, the one of the most written off little
mons of all time.
Bro, like they're like, oh man, he a lion Pokemon, but he acting more like a dog. He do his best. He do his best. But
I get it, bro. That normal type, it's tough sometimes.
Bro,
it's tough sometimes. But this guy, they showed him 4 or 5 times.
I honestly feel like they showed this guy off a lot.
A lot. Both the female and male versions of Pyro, the one with the main and without. And remember, I don't know if you know, this was actually the main bad guy's ace Pokemon. Lysander in Gen 6, he had a Pyroar to go with his weird big bearded hairstyle. So I could see them giving him a Mega. I think I can see it. It's a very iconic mon for Generation 6.
Bro, and people keep asking for this shit, right? Like, bro, please more of this shit.
Mega Pyro.
Right? So
exactly.
Let's rock. Yeah, I like that. And I like when bad mons get megas the most, more than anything.
Yeah, they deserve love too.
They deserve love too, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I honestly think we did a good little discussion on these few like very HD Pokemon shots, and then Pokemon putting them on their website only just like guarantees to you like, okay, this definitely means something. But we'll see how it pans out.
And these are the first one they show you. They show you for, like Blunder said, Pokemon Company is very meticulous. They show you something with intention.
I'll tell you
these are the mons you'll be able to get, and you'll be able to Mega Evolve them.
Out of all of these guys, my greatest belief is the Mega Crocodile. Biased, of course, because Crocodile just has that swag on him all the time. Cool abilities, it's just cool. It even has a competitive use. I have seen it used in all OU tiers, Gen 6, 7, and 8. Right? Moxie and Intimidate, but I truly have seen it used in OU. I mean, me and Joey used to use it in Gen 8 OU all the time. Dark type will never go out of style, so a Mega Crook would be so awesome to me. But yeah, that's for the first few images. Now let's talk about something that everybody knows about, something that you've known about for 10 years now. AZ Flette. It's time to discuss. Let me pull this up. Okay, so here we have the Eternal Flette, basically the base stat. Some images here you can see. So, Eternal Flower Floette. This was something that was never in the game, even though it was supposed to basically exist when
Yeah,
Floette
it wasn't
came
officially released.
Yeah.
It wasn't officially released. Yeah.
So this Pokemon, the base stat total is a lot different than what Floette had. 125 special
Normally,
attack and 128 SpDef. 92 speed is, you know, it's okay. Defenses, HP, and attack are all pretty bad straight up. I think this Pokemon is a pure fairy type, right?
It is, yeah.
And then it has a move called Light of Ruin, which is a move that
Exactly.
literally doesn't exist. Let me pull up that move, 1 second. Alright, so here we have Light of Ruin. So this move is 140 base power, and then you receive recoil damage to 1/2 of the damage done to the target. So it's literally like a Steel Beam type move. Although, isn't Steel Beam 150?
Crazy.
Yeah, I think Steel Beam is
so,
150, so I think this move is actually like worse than Steel Beam for no reason, but...
Yep. It's on a Floette, bro. It's on a Floette is the thing, right?
No,
it's a special
100%, 100%.
You know.
And people always used to say like, "Oh my god, I wish Eternal Floette existed so I could use it."
Yeah.
And let's be real, It would be a lot of fun to use this. Like it would be a lot of fun to use some BS like this. But I don't know if this will be that competitively viable. I'm gonna be so serious with you, bro. Pure fairy type is okay, but the rest, the defenses, the HP, even that move is like
questionable. I hear you.
Super
Suspect.
questionable. But if they are
there's
finally
a caveat.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Why
There's a
are we spinning back on Floette, bro?
They showed Floette during the trailer with AZ, right? Remember, after 3,000 years, finally AZ Floette, and they get to have a hotel together.
Yeah.
Interesting. But they keep showing statues of Florges everywhere.
Right.
A lot of the trainers in the game, when we saw during the trailer, walking around in their team of 6, they have a Florges with the different colors and everything.
Right.
Remember, Floette is a second stage evolution. The first evolution is Flabebe, which a lot of people forget that Flabebe even exists.
I could never forget Flabebe. One of the cutest Pokemon of all time. All right.
Well, that's why you're one of the best battlers, and you know I'm just a second-hand analyst. But of course, yes, Floette is the second stage. There is a potential evolution to Florges. What if there's an AZ's Florges? You know, she's holding a different flower, so the Florges she would evolve into, or he would also be a different Florges, right? Different colorway.
Oh yeah, bro. I feel like if they're
whatever.
finally gonna drop this Pokemon, they're not gonna drop it the way it was supposed to be in the X and Y beta.
They're gonna add,
right? It's not
exactly.
like they're gonna
They're
take
gonna
them on from the beta and just
For
drop it
sure.
in there with nothing. Bro, I could see a
be
different.
like-
I could see a different
yeah.
form, a Mega Floette Eternal. Shit, bro.
For
We could even see this thing evolve into something that isn't Florges. People forget that Floette turns into Florges.
Right, and remember, it's not like they haven't noticed before. Remember Ash's Greninja. Ash's Greninja, Battle Bond.
AZ's
Floette. Like that. AZ's Floette, Ash's Greninja.
Hold on.
Think about
Hold
it.
on, blood.
Think about
Hold
it.
on. I think you just
know?
stepped crazy.
That's what I'm saying. We could get an AZ's Floette, and of course, the whole thing about this game is Mega Evolution. Maybe we get an AZ's Mega Florges, which could be huge. It could be huge in the meta. Could be bigger than the next Tapu Fini or Primarina or whatever. Like, imagine what the move pool it would get, you know? What do you think? What do you see?
Bro,
it's
I
possible?
really like the comparison you made, or the parallel rather, between Ash's Greninja, AZ's Floette, and I mean overall Floette's not a real Pokemon, right? It's a second stage BST,
Right.
second stage form. Its BST is not real either. The Eternal one obviously is buffed up on all
Yeah.
parts, but yeah, I refuse to believe that this is it. They're gonna drop the one from the XY beta in here. It's gonna
And
be
that's it,
this
yeah.
mon with the slightly buffed stats and the one move. No, we're gonna need like an alternate
gotta be
form or
more,
like an
yeah.
alternate typing or something. If you look at it, it gets a lot of grass moves, which Florges also does.
Makes sense.
So maybe they finally Grass Fairy
Grass
and like
Fairy
stop
it, yeah.
trolling. But we already have what we thought was Trickerito with Grass Fairy, so maybe not.
Right. Maybe
I don't know.
not,
I don't know
yeah.
why they
Bro,
always
definitely one of the two of them. One of the two of them has to be
Bro,
Grass Fairy.
look at
There's no way
look
they
at the
don't.
move pull on this guy. Petal Blizzard, Solar Beam, Giga Drain, Energy. Like, what are y'all doing? Seed Bomb.
It
Like,
learns both terrains. It
bro,
learns grassy terrain
like why
and
are they
misty terrain.
why are they shilling grass typing on this guy so badly? But
Right.
Mega Flor-
Maybe they make it Psychic Fairy. Maybe, you know, it is a bit special. Light of Ruin, you know.
Wait,
You
I
never know.
wouldn't even be against that. Psychic Fairy is actually a pretty cool typing too.
Maybe give it Psychic Noise or Heal Block, whatever as moves to go with that. I can see that.
Something new, right? Something new. The AZ Floette seems to, you know, I I don't know. I'm pretty hyped for this. It has a hidden
I am
ability,
too.
Symbiosis. I don't even know what that ability is.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Okay, this is some ally thing. After an ally's
Oh,
item
VGC.
is if an ally's item is consumed, the Pokemon with Symbiosis will pass its item to that ally. That's pretty shiesty.
That's pretty cool.
Imagine your
Whoa,
Roaring Moon eats its
yeah.
booster energy, and then I eat another booster
And
energy.
give a second booster. Holy
I don't know if it works on on those type of items, but like I don't know, maybe
You never know. Yeah, you never know. That's crazy interesting. Yeah, you're right.
But
That's
no,
interesting.
my biggest takeaway is literally what you said about, because you didn't even say this to me before we recorded the video. The Astro Ninja. So I don't know. I like that. It's gonna be obviously repurposed from what we saw in the beta. That's
For sure.
I think that's for damn sure.
And it's gonna play a big role because they showed it immediately. It's not some Easter egg. They showed it in the trailer. Look at AZ and AZ's Flette. They even gave it like the title card. Like, look, this is its name in the middle of the trailer. So you know, there's definitely something there. There's more to be had. It's definitely gonna be part of the story.
It is. Oh,
again,
that's a confirmed fact, I think, because they showed AZ with the Flette flying around, and they're giving such a big emphasis on AZ.
Attention
AZ,
on him,
he's
for
here,
sure.
he's here. Like this is his game. So
exactly.
you're right, Flette.
Remember, ZA backwards is AZ.
Hold on, gang. You might have just hold on. You might have just revealed something you're not supposed to, gang.
I know. Just keep it under wraps.
But
yeah,
Flette.
Flette, another Gen 6 Mon, hallmark of the generation as well. I keep telling you guys, emphasis, Gen 6, 5, and 2. These are the Mons they keep showing us.
Yes, sir.
In the trailer, these are the Mons that we know a lot of them have Megas or will get Megas. If you go through some of the other screenshots, I know there's a couple of them where in the town, there's a lot of trainers walking around with Clawitzer. This is a Mon that I usually never thought of, but then I realized, Blunder, what is Clawitzer's ability? Can you tell me?
Clawitzer's ability?
Yes.
Mega Launcher. 1.5x on all launching boosts.
Launcher.
Oh my goodness.
Mega
oh my god.
I'm just saying.
My god. Sama
Mega Clawitzer, Mega Launcher. It makes sense.
Game Freak, when will you hire all my dogs? When will you hire all my dogs, Game Freak?
I'm just saying.
Wow.
You know?
The way you set that shit up. Man.
I'm just saying. I can see it, you know?
Well, you're right, though. You're literally right. Mega Launcher.
Also,
Mega Hydreigon confirmed?
Also, listen, very important for me to remember, the way these games work is, let's say you didn't pick Totodile, you picked Tepig, but you want a water Pokemon that could potentially also be a Mega. Who do you get? Clauncher. Let's say you picked Totodile, you already have a water Pokemon, you want a fire Pokemon, Mega Pyro.
Oh no.
That's how they do it. They're gonna get options. They're not gonna make it so that only one guy gets to have a cool team with every typings. Everybody gets to eat. You know, that's how it works.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody gets to eat. I think that actually sounds very correct.
That's how they structure these.
See, remember back in the day, they give you that bum ass monkey, that elemental monkey.
That's it.
Simipours, Panpierce,
Have a nice day, bro.
They'd be like, here, this will do to patch up the weakness. That's like it's literally like they give you a fucking band-aid, and they're like, yep, this will do.
And then remember, they spin back on you. Oh, you're not liking your monkey? Don't worry, we can give you a pledge move.
Bro, we box
grass pledge.
Everybody goes out of their way to box that guy the second they get a full 6.
Bro, come on.
His life is not easy. His life is not easy. But shoutouts. What if those little monkey guys come back? I feel bad for them. They're so.
If all three of those get Megas, I don't know what to say.
Game Freak.
What would you give them?
Dude, Game Freak someone's paying Game Freak if that's the case. What are some other images we have here?
If you look
I like
at this
I like this image a lot.
Yeah.
Like this is like the most like shit is going down in this image.
Yes, this was an image I took during the presents, and I noticed in the team of 6 they showed Dragalge, another Gen 6 Mon, often forgotten. You know, I think Dragalge was the counterpart to Clauncher in X and Y. One of them gets Clauncher and Clawitzer, the other one gets Skrelp and Dragalge.
Yep.
So if Clauncher gets a Mega, you would assume his counterpart also gets one. You know, Heracross, Pinsir, they both get Megas. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. So that could be a potential Mega. Maybe Vivillon. I don't, because we did see Spupa, like you pointed out, next to Bunnelby and Chinder. That's another Gen 6 Mon that you get very early on. We see Glaceon. The reason we see Glaceon is because it's the evolution of Eevee, and Eevee has to be in this game because Sylveon is, of course, the first fairy Pokemon they ever showed as the new evolution in Gen 6, where they introduced the fairy typing.
Right.
Which is a big thing, you know. And some of the other screenshots here, what do we see? We see
Victory
a
Bell,
Sylveon,
Furfrou, oh.
Clawitzer again, and Chandelure, a Gen 5
a Gen 5 or a Gen 5 or
Pokemon.
6, right?
Gen 6. Yep. So these are all Gen 6.
Look at here, look at here. Gudra, Florges,
Gen
Crook.
6, Florges again, Krookodile, which we're talking about, Talonflame, and of course Eevee that turns into Umbreon. Kangaskhan already has a Mega, and this is an interesting screenshot.
Okay,
I just noticed.
So these two
during the
are
both
already
of these have Megas.
These are already Mega'd up.
Mega Tyranitar and Mega Salamence.
Imagine why
Classic.
is this guy showing his face again? Please don't tell me they're giving this guy anything.
He's very happy. He's very happy. If you look at his one eye, he is very happy to be here in New Lumios. You know, you never know. Maybe Mega Aegislash, give him 2 swords, 2 shields. Fuck it, we ball. What do you think? What would happen if we give this guy a Mega?
I really don't. I really, dude, I hated the move. Obviously, this thing, I mean, doesn't exist anymore, right? Yeah, it's not in the game. Obviously, it's not in the game, right? Otherwise, would have played it. But I don't know, man. It fell off a bit in Gen 8, but was still very good. Gen 7, it's not there. Gen 6, it's not there. Oh yeah, but that move was something sinister. That being said, my boy wasn't here last gen. I'll accept it if they want to go all out. If they want to go all out and do something crazy, I'll accept it for sure.
Exactly, for sure.
But you know what I would have liked more than a Mega for this? I want Honedge to turn into another sword type creation, alternate evolution. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not Honedge. The Blade. But yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Here, Gen 5 again.
Oh,
we see them boys. Garbodor. Could we potentially get a Mega Garbodor?
Let's keep it objective, gang. Do you really think they gave Garbodor and 3 Trubbish their own scene for nothing?
For nothing,
brother. These guys are even buy bags of trash and recycling bins. 5. Let's be real.
Gen 5. Think about it. It's all coming together. Gen 6, Gen 5, Gen 2. That's the generations of the starters.
They're very clearly trying to tell us that. Look at the caption. To turn into a city that people in Pokemon truly share. Garbodor and Trubbish are here taking care of the city. Doing great, meaningful, purposeful work.
Nobody wants to do. Exactly.
And so you think they don't deserve a Mega? No, sir. No, sir. Have some shame. Have some shame.
The backbone of society. And then, where we go, Chandelure and Weeping Bell.
See, everybody and their mom is still salty that Shadow Tech Chandelure was never a thing, right? Everybody mad that didn't exist. So it's time for Chandelure to spin back.
Exactly. Maybe Chandelure gets their spin back. Sylveon, of course, taking the center.
Do you think Sylveon is going to get something big, seeing as it was one of Gen 6 biggest deals? And I love Sylveon. It's a very loved Pokemon, right?
It could potentially happen, but I don't know. I feel like Sylveon is one of those package deals where if you give Sylveon a Mega,
then you got to give the other 8 some shit, right? It's like weird.
You know how many people are gonna be like, why doesn't Umbreon get a Mega?
But I think you're right. If Pokemon ever went out of their way to like put one EV above the rest, that shit would be whack. I think you're right.
I'm telling you something that you probably don't know. In the TCG currently, they released a set, a new like expansion set. With Terra Mons, and they have all Eeveelutions with Terra, with full arts, and all of these cards are going for ridiculous amounts of money. Most popular and most expensivest card is Umbreon with the Terra Crystal. I think it goes for a ridiculous amount of money. But all of them got them. Every single Eeveelution has this Terra card and is super popular. So I don't think you could take away from the slice of the pie and give one a specific spotlight and more love than the other. But you never know. It's Game Freak. They always do something out of left field. Yeah. I mean, me and you both did not expect Ursaluna to not only become a Mon, but then later they spin back and it was blood.
They made a special version that was standing on his 2 feet. Like there's limits to what y'all are on.
Yeah.
Like there's absolute limits.
Okay, for sure. Again, both of these have Megas.
Oh, that was. I guess those are most of the images. I had saved. Like we really had a lot to look at and work with in terms of what could happen. If I'm looking, like let's summarize the list of Pokemon really that we think are likely to get Megas. Crocodile, they did the goob shilling of Sandile and Crocodile
in this video for sure.
So I would say this one. I like your theory on Clauncher, especially because when we were looking at gameplay screens and Clauncher was literally in the team, I thought that was pretty telling. I liked that a lot.
Yep.
Although Zardex is Mega on this one, so maybe.
Yeah, but
who knows?
But from what I heard, and from what people have found out, Mega Evolution works a bit different in this game. Apparently, it is on a timer. It is on a timer with an amount of energy you consume
Oh
before
no!
you
So
can mega again.
So then the other
it's
guy can.
not
So then the other guy can mega.
mega potential.
Hey,
Exactly.
Can you imagine
So-
in the series of one battle, you have 4 dudes megaing and like, oh shit, he's out of
different
energy.
intervals?
Retreat.
Nah. Yeah, but they want to do that because you know it would be fun for the gameplay. Remember
Yeah, it's gonna be real fun for you when I timer stall for 5 minutes before I re-mega up and I smoke your shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Your energy goes away, buddy. But yeah, definitely. I think that's a possibility. I can see those being megas, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Clawwood, sir. Who else? Talonflame, you said?
Oh
I
yeah,
definitely think
I would love.
He's too iconic.
Bro, he's the one.
Right? He's the Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, where's my talent image? Oh, it's right here. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, everybody likes Talonflame.
He's the one, bro.
Shout out to Spupa as well. There's a chance, but we'll see.
Vivillon is bug flying. Bug flying, right?
It is. It's a classic quiver dance hurricane Pokemon. Just does the same thing. A lot of dudes already do that, but I'm not hating. Actually, I am.
Also, I am pretty positive that we have a mega evolution for every single type, which to me would indicate that if we do get a new set of megas, I think every single type gets one again. So there's got to be a bug Pokemon that gets a mega somewhere, somehow.
Okay.
I don't know if that's, God forbid, Volcarona Gen 5.
Don't do that.
You know.
Don't do that.
God, you know, because listen, they love Volcarona. They love. He got 2 Protos, not 1 Proto. He got 2 Paradoxmons in Gen 9. He got Future Form, Iron Moth, and he got the past one, which was Slithering, if I'm correct, right?
What are some... Like, do you like what are some Gen 6 bugs besides Volk? I can't. Frostmoth, is he 6 or is he 7? I think he's 7.
No, Frostmoth is 8.
Oh my goodness, I'm big wrong.
8.
All right, well then,
yeah,
you know,
Frostmoth is 8. 6.
Genesect,
Spupa.
Oh, what about
Genesect is 5.
Oh my god,
is 5.
All right, you know what? I fell off.
But that works. No, it's all good. No, that's big. Gen 6 gotta have some bugs, bro.
Okay, so you think a Gen 6 bug is coming?
Yes,
I think
a Gen 6 bug.
That's 7.
I was gonna say that, but
is
that's
that 6?
Gen 7.
Oh my god, bro, are there no Gen 6 bugs? What the fuck is going on here?
There are.
Bro, I think it's just Vivillon.
No, there's got to be more.
I think it's just Vivillon.
No,
it is just Vivillon, bro. It's literally. Bro, what?
Damn, interesting.
How is that possible?
No bugs. Only one? Usually they have mad bugs, right?
Yo, am I wrong? Yo, they only added Scatterbug, Spupa, and Viva.
That's it. Whoa.
Bro, what? Did this...
Interesting.
Yo, what?
Wait, Cutifly and Rebombi, or is that 7?
Maybe because they megaed up a bunch of bug types, like Scizor, Pinsir, Beedrill, Heracross.
You're right.
But even then,
right.
why are we not... Yeah, but still introduce some new... whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. I do like your theory, though. More bugs. We must have representation of our
Speaking of bug types from Gen 5 that they could give a mega to, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a Gen 6 bug that gets a mega, right? It could be a Gen 5.
Gen 5
Gen 2, like you said, already has too many of them.
Gen 5 had some incredible bugs. Leavanny.
Right, we had Leavanny,
Durant,
Scolipede,
Accelgor,
Scavalier, Excelgor, Galvantula,
Crustle, Scolipede. You said Scolipede, right?
Yep, I said Scolipede.
Dude, all of those guys are pretty viable on their own right. So there's something there. There's something there for sure.
For sure.
I am. I think that's a pretty good wrap up, bro. I think that's a good. I think we got a lot in here in terms of what we thought. And honestly, let us know in the comments, guys, what you guys think of our theories and ideas. I think it's pretty believable, to be honest.
I think so too.
I think the mons they showed, like, they were pretty purposeful about it.
Right.
I'm looking forward to. If I had to lock in one Pokemon I want, please give me the Mega Crook. Game Freak, please give me the Mega Crook.
Out of all of them, that's the one you want?
Yes.
That's the one you want.
Well, the one from what they showed us, rather. Like, say, from the 8 or so Pokemon we speculated would get Megas, right? This, Launcher, Talon, Diggersby, etc. I want this, yeah. I don't know. I've always thought Crook was good.
I'm with you.
Used it a lot, too. I've had enough of, like, fire types getting Megas. They're always so, like, I don't know, like, it's like Zard.
Overrepresented.
Man, too represented. And after you said Volk had 2 paradoxes, I was like, man, I love Talonflame, but like not as much. I also would like Malamar to get something because very unique Pokemon.
Malamar, really interesting.
Nobody does any like that. Shit is such a weirdo.
Psychic Dark,
right?
Really cool.
His ability, his strategy, and competitively, it's nonsense.
I like it. Yeah, definitely. I like it.
It's a lot of fun.
For sure. No, well, I see it.
We hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, of course. We do want to know what y'all are thinking. Stream later. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Peace.